Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Musalia Mudavadi and his brigade were today in Kakamega County for political rallies. And for those who followed those rallies live, you will agree with me that Musalia's rallies today in Kakamega were given a wide berth by residents of Kakamega County. And at one point in Butere constituency, Musalia Mudavadi and his brigade were forced to wait for residents to come and attend their rallies. Yes. So in this video, I want us to have a look at a short clip of Cleophas Malala actually speaking during their rallies today in Butere constituency, after which we are also going to have a look at Butere Member of Parliament, Tindi Mwale, also speaking yesterday when Raila Amolo Odinga was also in the area and also towards some parts of Navakolo. Have a look at this.
Butere muko! Butere! Karibu sana, tunangoja wananchi wafike.
Yes. That's just a short clip of Cleophas Malala. And from that clip you can see clearly that residents gave Musalia's rallies a wide berth. And also now let's have a look at Tindi Mwale, Butere Member of Parliament, speaking yesterday when Raila Amolo Odinga toured Butere constituency and also some parts of Navakolo. Have a look at this.
Kwa hivyo nikiona Musalia anatembea hapa na anajaribu kuwadanganya, mimi huwa nashangaa Musalia sana. Wakati Ruto alinunua Musalia na akachukua wetangu la bure kama ugali sosa, sisi tulijiuliza katika chama, tukajiuliza sisi tunaweza toshea kwa wheelbarrow kweli? Watu wa Navakolo, mnaweza toshea kwa wheelbarrow kweli? Bola kwa wheelbarrow tawe manyetawe. Kwa hivyo
yes. That's Tindi Mwale, Butere Member of Parliament, speaking yesterday when Raila Odinga was also in that area. And those two clips, I tend to believe they are related. One clip of Tindi Mwale speaking can actually explain why residents of Butere actually gave Musalia's rallies a wide berth. There is a very strong feeling among residents of Kakamega and largely Western that Musalia Mudavadi is actually a sellout. Upon Musalia joining hands with William Ruto, it was widely seen and believed in Western that Musalia's move to join William Ruto, he was actually compromised. He might have been bought to join William Ruto. And that's exactly what Tindi Mwale was saying yesterday, a day before Musalia actually held his rally in the same area. So largely, that can also explain Musalia Mudavadi's dwindling fortunes in Western. He's being seen as a sellout. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to dwell on the first clip, that incident that happened today, that one of Cleophas Malala. What does that mean politically, just remaining about 4 months to the general election? That's what I want us to find out in this video. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. From that incident of today, it's almost certain and very clear that William Ruto has successfully succeeded in killing Musalia's political career in Western. And I'm saying that because now this is something now in public domain. If an election was to be done today in Western, Raila Odinga will win the Mulembe vote. Raila Odinga will beat Musalia's candidate, William Ruto. That is a given fact. So let's remove Raila Amolo Odinga. Let's put Raila Amolo Odinga aside. And then we assume that now the race is purely between Musalia Mudavadi and William Ruto in Western. Let's assume there is no any other candidate. no Paranya, no Eugene. It's only Mudavadi and William Ruto. If it's Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi, I'm also seeing as possibility of actually William Ruto giving Musalia Mudavadi a thorough beating in Western. What am I trying to say? I'm just trying to explain how Musalia has actually become unpopular in Western. And that unpopularity, he has gotten that unpopularity as a result of joining William Ruto. That was a very big political blunder actually Musalia Mudavadi made. And likely that blunder, we can attribute it to Musalia's last-minute ditch mistake, that in every 10 years, Musalia Mudavadi always makes some very serious mistakes. We saw that in 2002. So it's almost certain that William Ruto has successfully succeeded in killing Musalia's political career in Western. Another thing coming out clearly, that was Cleophas Malala actually tagging along Musalia Mudavadi. And you know, Cleophas Malala is the person who is being seen to have convinced Musalia Mudavadi into joining William Ruto. And Musalia did that so that he could be supported for Kakamega gubernatorial seat, which largely is now being supported. And Cleophas Malala actually convinced Musalia Mudavadi into joining an alliance where Musalia Mudavadi was actually getting nothing. So you can see even up to now, Cleophas Malala is still using Musalia Mudavadi for his own personal and political gains. He took Mudavadi there actually maybe to boost his chances of being elected the governor. But the ground seems to be very slippery for even Cleophas Malala. And that is so because before Cleophas Malala joined William Ruto, Cleophas Malala was seen as a force to reckon with in Kakamega County. In fact, he was among the frontrunners for that seat. But upon Malala joining William Ruto, Cleophas Malala's popularity actually nosedived in Kakamega. And as Cleophas Malala's popularity was actually declining, that is the time that Fernandez Baraza's popularity actually shot up. So you can now see clearly again that Cleophas Malala also miscalculated. He thought that by joining William Ruto, he was going to move away with the supporters or with the support, or rather with people who were supporting him to William Ruto. But upon joining William Ruto, that actually backfired. Those people who were supporting him now opted to supporting other candidates who is not him. So it also backfired on Cleophas Malala. So Cleophas Malala is maybe still just hanging on to some, how can I put it? He's still hanging on to some false hope on Musalia Mudavadi, not knowing that Musalia is maybe a spent force. That is also something I'm seeing here. And then again from that clip of today, I can also state here clearly that most likely, as time goes by, we might find Cleophas Malala actually changing his allegiance from Mudavadi to William Ruto. Because already you cannot change political parties as of today, because IEBC deadline for any politician to maybe change political parties elapsed on 26th. I think that was on Saturday. So as it is today, no politician can move from one party to the other. So Cleophas Malala's only option is maybe to change allegiance from Mudavadi to William Ruto. And I'm saying that because about 2 days or 3 days ago, Cleophas Malala made it very clear in front of Musalia Mudavadi that now Musalia should not see him as an ANC member, but Musalia should see him as a Kenya Kwanza candidate. And that, to me, looking at it deeply, was just a way of Cleophas Malala planning to dump Musalia Mudavadi for William Ruto. Malala, looking at the future, already is seeing a spent, or rather is already seeing a possibility where Musalia Mudavadi might actually die politically. So Cleophas Malala might even be thinking of actually changing his allegiance from Musalia Mudavadi to William Ruto. That's also a possibility. And also, before I conclude, I'm also seeing a high possibility of new political, ethnic, and ethnic kingpins emerging in Western. And I'm saying that because in the remaining 4 months after election, I'm seeing a high possibility where Raila Odinga will win the Mulembe vote. And I'm seeing a possibility where leaders, the Mulembe leaders, currently supporting Raila Odinga, they will be seen as those who have contributed to Raila winning the Mulembe vote. So we might find the likes of Oparanya or even Eugene Wamalwa actually now emerging as the political kingpins of Western. Because now that Musalia and Wetangula are in one camp, and after their defeat in August, technically they will now be locked out as political and ethnic kingpins of Western. New political kingpins will emerge in Western. And I'm seeing a high possibility of leaders supporting Raila Odinga emerging as the next political kingpins in Western. That's what I can see and read from that incident of today. But above all, that incident of today clearly indicates that Musalia Mudavadi is growing weak and weaker as time goes by. And it's just a matter of time before Musalia Mudavadi may be buried permanently politically in Western. It's also very certain that Raila is the man to beat in Western. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya.